Good morning, dear students. Students, I hope you all are well. Now, let me start second term portion. Students, for second term, you will be studying lesson number 5, lesson number 6, and lesson number 7. That is supposed to be there in your second term. Okay. Now, I am going to do practice set 5.2. As you already know that we have completed 5.1. Okay, so let us start 5.2. Students, in 5.2 you are going to solve first 6 questions only. Remaining 4 questions are omitted. Okay, so for your syllabus only these 6 questions will be there. Okay, now let us see first question. In an envelope there are some 5 rupee notes and some 10 rupee notes. Means you are given one envelope, and in that envelope you will find some 5 rupee notes and some 10 rupee notes. Now see the condition. Total amount of these notes together is 350 rupees. Means if you count those amounts, then you will get total amount 350 rupees in the envelope. Okay, now see the next one. Next condition. Number of 5 rupee notes are less by 10 than twice the number of 10 rupee notes. Students, remember here twice word is missing, so you can see here. So what is given to us? 5 rupee notes are less by 10 than twice number of 10 rupee notes. Means what? Your 10 rupee notes are twice of that 5 rupee notes. Means if you are having 10 5 rupee notes, then your 10 rupee notes will be 20. That is double of that. Then find out the number of 5 rupee notes and 10 rupee notes. Students, we are going to solve this question by using two variables x and y. So we need to consider what we are supposed to consider for x and y. So let us consider that number of 5 rupee notes are x and number of 10 rupee notes are y. Okay, so let us consider that number of 5 rupee notes are x and number of 10 rupee notes are y, and then we will solve according to the condition. Okay, so let us solve it. So first we will consider let number of 5 rupee notes be x and number of 10 rupee notes be y. Okay, so number of 5 rupee notes are x and number of 10 rupee notes are y. Now see, 5 rupee notes are x, means your total amount which is supposed to be by 5 rupee notes will be 5x, and total amount by 10 rupee notes will be 10y. That you know, because if you are having 2 notes of 5, that means 5 to the 10 rupees you have. Similarly, if you have 4 notes of 10 rupees, then you are having 10 for the 40 rupees. So what you do, you multiply that amount with the number of notes. So same way we are doing here. 5 into x will give me the total amount by 5 rupee notes, and 10 into y will give me total amount by 10 rupee notes. Okay, so addition of this, that is 5x plus 10y, will give you 350 rupees, because total in the envelope is 350 rupees. Okay, so let us use that condition. So by first condition, what is our first condition? Total amount of this, that is 5x plus 10y, is how much? 350. Okay, this we got by using first condition. Now students, you can see all the numbers are divisible by 5. So let us divide all these by 5. That is dividing by 5. 5. If you do this, here you will get 5 1 ja x 1, so 5 1 ja 1, so 1x, plus here 5 2 ja 10, so 2y, and here if you divide 5 7 ja 35 and 5 0 ja, and call it equation number 1. So students, we have first equation. Now we will use second condition. By second condition, now what is our second condition? Second condition is what? Number of 5 rupee notes are less by 10. So let us go step by step. Number of 5 rupee notes means what? X. So I am writing here X. R means equal to, less by 10 means what? Minus 10. Less by 10, then twice number of 10 rupee notes. So twice of 10 rupee notes. 10 rupee notes is y na. So twice of y. Okay. So 5 rupee notes, R means equal to, less by 10 means minus 10, and that is what? Twice of 10 rupee notes. So 2y. Now you can simplify this equation. So if you do this, you will get x. Take 2y this side, so minus 2y, and equal to, what is remaining here? Minus 10. Call it equation number 2. Okay. Now we need to solve equation 1 and equation 2. Now see the coefficients. Here coefficient of x is 1 1 and coefficient of y is 2 2. So both the coefficients are same. Now it is your choice which coefficient you want, which variable you want to remove. See students, y variable removing is very easy because 2y minus 2y will get cancelled. So for that purpose, we are going to add these two equations so that 2y minus 2y get cancelled. And if you want to remove variable x, then in that case you have to subtract, because x minus x will give you 0. Okay. So you are having two choices, whether you add or subtract, and but if you add, your y get cancelled, and that is what I am going to do. So adding equation 1 and equation 2. Understood now why we are adding? Because if you add, your 2y minus 2y get cancelled. That is why we are doing this. So first write those two equations. X plus 2y equal to 70, and this one is x minus 2y is equal to minus 10. Now I want to add these two equations, right? So 2y minus 2y get cancelled. Here x will give you 2x because 1x is there. And here if you do 70 minus 10, you will get 60. Okay. Now in the next step, what you are going to do? You are going to transfer these two to right hand side so that you will get 60 upon 2. And you know, if you divide 60 by 2, you will get 30 because 2 3 are 6 and 1 0. So finally you got x value as 30. Now we want to find out the value of y. So for that purpose, put the value of x in first equation. Okay. So putting x is equal to 30 in equation number 1. Okay. Now what is our equation number 1? This one. So in this equation, replace x by 30. So if you replace x by 30, see, I have replaced this x by 30, and remaining things will be as it is. So plus 2y is equal to 70. Now we will simplify this. What you will do? Transfer this 30 to right hand side, so it becomes 70 minus 30. Now this is 2y. 70 minus 30 gives you 40. Now take this 2 to right hand side, so 40 upon 2, and if you do 40 upon 2, you will get 2s and 0s. So finally your y value is 20. Okay. So your x value is 30 and y value is 20. So that means your 5 rupee notes are 30 and 10 rupee notes are 20. Okay. Okay, so let us write final answer. So finally we got x value 30 and y value 20. Therefore I can write my final answer that is number of 5 rupee notes. 5 rupee notes is 30 and number of 10 rupee notes is 20. Okay, so in this way we have completed first question of practice set 5.2. okay, so let us see how we have done this. First thing is what we have considered properly what is supposed to be our x and y, and then we have used first two conditions to form equation 1 and equation 2. Then we have solved equation 1 and equation 2 simultaneously. Then at the end we got the values of x and y, and after that we have written final answer. Students, you should also follow this method, means this way. Okay, first consider whatever can be your x and y, then use your conditions properly, then frame equation 1 and equation 2, then accordingly solve it, and then write your final answer that you have to follow. Okay, now we will move to our next question, that is question number 2. So see the question number 2. 1 minute. Okay, let us see second question. Students, in this question there is little correction. You can see in this I have done already. See the question first. The denominator of a fraction is 1 less than twice its numerator. If 1 is added to numerator as well as denominator respectively, the ratio of numerator to denominator becomes 3:5. Then find out the fraction. Okay, so in this case you are having two things, numerator and denominator. So let us consider numerator x and denominator y, and then your fraction will be x upon y, and then accordingly we will use first and second condition to solve this equation. Okay, so first thing is what we will consider numerator x and denominator y. So let us see the solution. First thing is what, let numerator be x and denominator be y. Okay, so what will be your fraction? Therefore fraction is x upon y, because numerator upon denominator. Okay, so your fraction is x upon y, that means numerator is x and denominator is y. Now we are going to use first and second conditions to form equations. First we will use first condition. Now what is our first condition? The denominator of a fraction, denominator means what, y, is means equals to 1 less. 1 less means what, -1, then twice its numerator. So twice of numerator means what, 2x. So that is what we have done here. Denominator is 1 less than twice the numerator. So that is what we have done here. Okay, now let us simplify this equation. Take this 2x to left hand side so that it becomes -2x, because this 2x is positive. Then this is also positive, so write it plus y and equal to -1 is there. Call it equation number 1. Now we will use second condition. Okay, by second condition, see the condition, if 1 is added to numerator as well as denominator. Okay, see what is your numerator x and denominator y. If 1 is added to both, then our fraction becomes 3/5. This is our second condition. Now what we will do, we will simplify this equation. Okay, so for that purpose you will do cross multiplication. So this is 5 into x plus 1 equals to, this is 3 into y plus 1. Okay, Now let us simplify this. This is 5x plus 5 1 ja gives you 5. Here 3y plus 3 1 ja gives you 3. Now in the next step, take this 5x as it is. 3y becomes minus 3y equal to, this is 3 already here. Take this plus 5 to right hand side, so it becomes minus 5. Okay, so therefore this is 5x minus 3y. Here 3 minus 5 gives you minus 2. So this is your equation number 2. Now what you have to do, you have to solve equation 1 and equation 2 simultaneously. See the coefficients. Here coefficient of x is 2, here 5, so x is not same. And here coefficient of y is 1 and here coefficient of y is 3. So you can make this 1 as 3 by multiplying by 3. So this is very simple. So what we are going to do, we are going to multiply first equation by 3 so that our y coefficient becomes same. So multiply first equation by 3. Okay, so multiplying equation 1 by 3. See, if you multiply by 3 here, you will get 6 because 3 2 is 6. So minus 6x plus 3 1 ja 3, and here also 3 1 ja 3. Call it equation number 3. Now your equation number 2 and equation number 3 have y coefficient same, and this is minus 3 plus 3, so you are going to add it. Okay, so that minus 3 plus 3 get cancelled. So adding equation number 2 and equation number 3. Okay, now write equation number 2 and 3 first. So 2 I am writing here, and here equation number 3. Okay, now you have to add it. So let us add these equations. 3y minus 3y get cancelled. Now see here, this is 5x and this is minus 6x. So 5 minus 6 will give you minus 1. So minus 1x means what? Minus x. And here both are negative, so write here minus sign and add it. So this becomes 5. So minus x is equal to minus 5. So both minus get cancelled and you will get x is equal to 5. Okay, you can cancel both the minus. So finally we have x value 5. Now put this value in equation number 1 to get y value. So putting x is equal to 5 in equation number 1. Now what is your equation number 1? You can see here. So in this equation you can see minus 2 into x is there. So x is what? 5. Then plus y equals to minus 1. So minus 2 into x means 5. Then remaining things as it is. Now in the next step, see, minus 2 into 5 will give you minus 10. Okay, now take this minus 10 to right hand side. So minus 10 becomes plus 10. So 10 minus 1. And if you do 10 minus 1, you will get 9. Okay, so we have x and y value. So let us write that x 5 and y 9. So we can write our fraction, that is fraction is x upon y, and x upon y is what? 5 upon 9. So finally we got x upon y, that is our ratio or fraction, 5 upon 9. Okay, so this was our second question. Now remaining questions we will do in the next class. For today only you should revise question number 1 and question number 2 thoroughly and complete your notes. Okay, so bye, take care.